we're back. And it's not a craft show video. It's a little bit. I am Jasmine with the Crochetery here, obviously. So I said in last week's video that this week's video would probably also be a craft prep video for some craft shows that I have coming up. But I'm last minute adding these into the craft show roster. I want to see how they do. I think they could be like a good addition. Anyways, I've had this idea in the back of my mind for a long time anyways. Plus it's a pattern that I want to release soon. Should have during winter, but yeah, it's been on my to-do list for a while, a year or so now. Funny, right? So we're gonna finally get to it. And I'm just going to see how many headbands I can make within a day span. I do have some shopping errands planned tomorrow, except the drive is pretty long there, pretty long back. I'm not going into every store that everybody else is going into, so I'm probably just going to be in the car or crocheting while I walk because I'm that crazy. But also going out to eat, sitting at the restaurant, that's crochet time. On the way home, that's crochet time. And then when I'm home, obviously, crochet time. Every time's crochet time. So I have a ton of this yarn, as you can tell by the thumbnail, an exorbitant amount. And I'm going to be making some headbands out of it. I have two different kinds primarily. I do have like a third brand randomly that I've just had. I think someone gifted it for me. But these two brands are the ones that I bought specifically to do this video for. The first one is Premier's Serenity Chunky. It's a 5 bulky. And this one's got 109 yards in it. This one specifically is like a fun red with like tweed throughout it. So I want to try this one. This one's a plain color. This one is the Loops and Threads Charisma. This one is also a bulky weight 5. And this one also has the 109 yards in it. Same amount. Don't ask the prices. I don't know them. But I don't think I've used the Serenity yet either. I think I got this partially to try also. This one I've used before and that it works. I like it. But I'm going to be making a 1-roll headband, and what that means is you can make a headband out of just 1 roll of this, but to make it even better, you make 2 headbands out of 1 roll of this, which is great if you ask me, at least in my opinion. Now, it won't always work. My pattern is a one size fits most, and just to show what they look like, they're not finished. Obviously, these ones have the ends still to do, but basically, if I'm just gonna hold them so that way they're not like in the way, you have just a band that you crochet like this. And the way I like to do it is when I'm sewing it, I like to sew it down like this into, it's so hard to see with my fingers, a bow motion. So that way, when you have it on your head, it's like a little bow. But you can also reverse it, and then it'll be like a little twisted headband look. It looks better when it's actually sewn together. You'll see by the end of it. But yeah, basically just a band that goes around the head like so. It fits comfortably on me anyways. I've had my mom, who's got a different head size than I do, try it on. I had my little sister try it on, who's got a smaller head because she is a child, and it fit her mostly. It was a little too big on her, just a tiny bit, like it was going like that, where it was like partially covering her eyes, but it fit mostly, so one size fits most. And again, you can get 2 of them out of the same ball of yarn. So here's 2, proof that I have 2, but for further proof, I have this one out of this yarn as well. Again, they're not finished. But yeah, same ball of yarn, same ball of yarn. And to make it even better, I had leftover from this. I don't know what I'll do with this. Maybe if I have enough random scraps, I'll make like a scrap headband and discount it. But yeah, here's 2 of these. Here's a little leftover ball. So you're definitely only going to need 1 ball if you're making one for yourself. And then you can make another one, gift it away, or have like a backup one. Or if you use like an interchangeable color like that one, you'll have 2 slightly different ones, but in the same color palette. I have a ton of this yarn, so I'm just going to quickly show you it. I don't know how much I'll get through. I know it takes me roughly at most 30 minutes, at least like 27 minutes, depending on how quick I'm going and if the yarn's tangled in any way. So we'll see how much I can get done. I'm going to be partially packing my bag for it during this. For going out, this one is the Premier Serenity. Let's probably do them all like by brand first. So all of the Premier Serenities I have, this one is in the color Claret. It's like a little red color. I have a second tweed one. This one is in the color Eclipse. This one's like a blue base, obviously, with like the tweeting throughout. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm pretty sure this one's a Serenity yarn, and I just lost the label, but it's royal blue. I'm not sure what it's actually called, but it looks like the other Serenity balls in comparison to the loops and threads, so I'm assuming this one's a Serenity and royal blue. We've got a more brownish color. This one's, again, Premier. This one's in the color Walnut, just a plain brown. This one's just a basic gray in the color Fog. And then I've got one more of the Premier Serenities. This one's in the color Lilac Chiffon. It's pink. I hear lilac and I think purple, but maybe Lilac Chiffon is like a pink. I don't know. It's like a baby pink kind of color. I don't know. Next, I do have some other... I'll mention the one other brand because I only have a couple of them. Yeah, I only have two of these ones. This one's the Lion brand yarn Wool Ease Thick and Quick. I'm not sure on this one. Again, it should be a size 5. This one's just in the color black. It's hard to tell. This one's got 108 yards, so slightly, yeah, a little less. But I can tell these are from different times because this one's got like a black color, the logo, the branding, the paper, the slip. I don't know what it's called. And this one has a white one, so this one I'm guessing is older than this one. But this one is, again, from the same brand, Woolies Thick and Quick. This one's actually a size 6. Are these size 6s? Because then that might not work. Yeah, I just don't think it says on here. This one says it's a size 6, and I use a size 5. So I guess we'll see what a size 6 super bulky would look like for the funsies of it. But... now I'm like not intrigued to take this one with me in the car just because I don't know how that's going to play out. But yeah, I have two of these. What's this color? This color is Blossom. I'll probably save these ones from when I'm home now. I found a third one of these actually. This one's the same wool. This one's called Stormfront. It's just a darker gray than the Serenity one is. The ones that I primarily have a lot of are the loops and threads ones, just because ease of convenience. These ones are easier for me to get. This is the only plain colored one I have, and this one's in the color Cappuccino. It's like a dark brown in comparison to the other one. And then I have a lot of these ones, so we'll do these ones first. These ones are the multi-marled jasp in multicolor. Why is it like that? I don't know. This one's in the color Pink Crepe. Obviously, it's pink. It's got like hints of greens throughout it. This one is the color Sand Art. It's like a brown with a lot of multicolors going throughout it. I said I had a lot of these ones. This one's the colored Weathered Stones. It's like a gray, greenish color with like pinks throughout it. This one's fun. This one's like boom in your face. This one's called Apple Spice. It's a very bright fire truck red with like some cream color in it, I would argue. This one is my favorite. But then again, I'm biased towards blue. This one's called Autumn Sunset. It's like a baby blue with some faded pinks, maybe purple, and then like cream in it. I think that one looks cool. This one is in the color Lavender Fields. It's like a dark purple with just a lot of colors. I see red, orange, blue, green, whites, some like faint yellows. Again, just looks cool. And then the final color I have is in Loops and Threads Charisma. This one's in the color Dragonfly Multiply. But when I saw this, I was like, this looks like Beetlejuice, no? And I was like, maybe it was because that was like fresh when that movie was like going through promotional times when I bought this. Again, this was a while ago that I planned to do this. So I was like, that looks kind of cool, and it was giving me like Beetlejuice vibes. So I'm probably going to start with this one, to be honest, because I've been waiting to see this one done. But yeah, there's a lot of yarn. There's 18 balls of yarn, I believe, if I did my own math correctly, which is a lot of headbands considering each one gives 2. There's 18. I'm not doing that quick math. Yes, I have a diploma. I'm not good at math, okay? You can't pay me to do it willingly. I'm not going to. But yeah, I'm going to try and see how many I can get done. I'm probably not going to film anything in the morning because I'm going to be very cranky because it's going to be very early. But I will do a quick little filming as I get home, like showing how much I was able to get done on the trip in the morning, like a little brief checkup, and then I'll probably film again at night, just showing exactly how much I was able to actually get done by like the full day. I'm not doing a full 24 hours, although that is an option technically. I do that as a series, but that would be very just painful because I know it would result in 1,000 headbands, and it's like, what am I gonna do with that many? But I will see you guys all tomorrow after. I am back. I am home. It is now 7:40 at night. It has been a hot minute. Shopping took way longer than planned. I am home. I have all of the headbands, at least for now. I might do a little bit more in the morning depending on how many I can get done tonight still. I want to do an honorable mention though real quick. I found this in Walmart. Look how cute this is. It's like a squishy thing. You see like the oomph back. Like look at that. Like these are so cute. I just bought it at Walmart. Here's the packaging. The security on these like aren't great. I feel like for it being like Sanrio especially, like how easy it is to steal these. You could like just take this out so easy. I'm like, okay, Walmart. But yeah, they have the whole gang. I got Pumporian for my friend because I figured she'd love him, and I got myself a little fancy beverage, you know, a nice little sweet treat. But I have all of the headbands here with me that I was able to do in the car. I didn't end up walking around shopping, crocheting, because I was shopping. I had to actually get some new clothing stuff and some new shoes for work, so I was actually like walking around shopping the entire time. Wasn't too fond of it. But I still did manage to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 headbands done, which is pretty great considering. So we'll show you those. I started off with that Beetlejuice yarn. No, I didn't finish any of them. Don't think I did. No, you're going to see the ends on all of them. First, I did the Beetlejuice color, which I think looks really nice. Now, I'm not going to try these all on my heads because I feel like that's not that, like, great. So I'm not going to, like, try them on, but I'll go like this so you can see what each one, in theory, will look like. Now, I'm going to try to sew them. I'm going to sew them all before I film tomorrow morning. I'm just not doing it right now. So here is the second headband. Again, I get 2 headbands per 1 roll. And then I went for the red yarn because, I mean, look at it. It's actually really pretty worked up in crochet like that. Like, it's so gorgeous. I actually might just, like, keep one of these because, like, look at it. It looks so great next to me. But yeah, this one is beautiful. So that is the 3rd one that I made. And then here is the 4th one. I'm clamping them like this so you get the vision of what they're gonna look like. Here is the 4th one, and then the next one I went for was like that pink and green yarn. Now, here's where the tea starts. So the Beetlejuice yarn, I'm calling it that because that's just what it looks like to me, was a little short actually. So one of them is the 26 rows, which is the amount that I usually do. And I think the second one was like 23 or 24 rows, which is slightly short. It still fits like my head personally. It still fits my head, but it fits much more snugly than it would in comparison to the other one. I kind of just like the looser fit. I feel like you shouldn't have to feel like you're wearing it. You know, it should just be there and it should just be warm. So it's not my style, but it still works and it's still functional. And then the red one, I actually had a teeny bit left over. So that's how you know the differences. They're both said that they were 109 grams on the labels. I didn't have enough to make 2 headbands out of the first ball. But this ball, I even have a little bit of extra. Yarn's different. This is why I weigh my yarn. But back to this one. This is why I mentioned this. Because remember how I showed you it at the beginning? It's like this really pretty, like pink on green. Now I started making this and I was like, actually, this is so cute. I might keep this one for me because I love this shade of pink personally and I love how the green looks. I get through the ball, right? So this is like row ones through like whatever amount. Midway through the ball, it wasn't even green anymore. Like you could see how vibrant the green was to start. And then it went super like mint. And then it was like white and mint. And then it was just all white past that point. And I was just like, are you kidding me? I don't usually have a lot of issues with the yarn like that. And I get that it's like such a sparse variety that like maybe the green didn't fully sink in the way that it should have. And I would get if it like happened in blotches or in spots. But here's the start of the other headband. There's no green in it. There are like the white spots that you can see. And here's the ball. There's no white spots. But now what used to be the green spots and what used to be white spots look like they're like dark purple and even orange in some like strands. It's very hard to see, but you can see it there. They look like dark red or like brown even things. So it went from this beautiful pink to green to a pink to white to a pink to brown. And I don't know how I feel about that. I feel a little bit lied to just because like I bought the pink for the pink to green, not a pink to a brown. But I'm still going to use it and I'm still going to commit. So here was number 5. And yeah, this is how far I got in the other one on the way home. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rounds that I started on. So a little underneath halfway. And I still got this much yarn to go for this one. So I am going to keep on going. I have another intro to film. Yeah, I know. Screw my life right now. During prep show season, too much to film for you guys. But I will update you probably tomorrow morning and not later tonight, just because like it doesn't really seem like it would make that much. Apologies if you heard a little bit of yelling just then. I like waited until it calmed down. But yeah, I'm gonna work on the rest of this one. I'm going to see how many more I can get done tonight whilst playing The Sims because I have a problem right now and that's just all that's in my head. And I'm gonna film the update in the morning. I might even crochet a little bit in the morning just because I don't want to leave like a headband like half done or partially like close to being done, and I definitely want to sew up all of them, and I'm probably not going to do any sewing until tomorrow morning because I want my morning tomorrow to be awful. That's why I'm doing that. So I will update you guys all in the morning. I'm back. It's days later, to be completely honest. I'm still finishing the video. It's just not when I thought I would do it because I did not want to sew all of those at once. So I slowly sewed some of them up. So I'm going to start with the ones that I didn't make during the time video just to show you guys what they look like finished. So there was the 2 of these colored yarns and then the 2 of those colored yarns. But we didn't make those during the course of this video, so they don't matter, frankly, okay? They don't matter. But here are the ones that do matter. So we have the red one, and I actually do really like this, and I have like a strawberry scarf, so I think I'm going to keep one of the red ones, which is great because I'm going to show what it looks like. So this is the bow side, so if one were to be wearing it, it would just look like that. Oh, my hair is not cut out for this because it's like, it's okay. But yeah, goes around the head pretty nice and thick, covers the ear, my ears here, covers the ears up, and because it is a weight 5 and it's a little bit loose, you can like feel it on your head a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But if you wanted to put like a headphone in, it's not gonna like push on your ears in any way, so it's gonna feel pretty comfortable. So that is what the bow side looks like, and if you were to flip it around, then it looks like that, which kind of gives off like a little bit more of like a twist look, or like a flattened look, I guess you could say also. So if you were to be wearing it that way, it looks like that. I don't know if it's like the hugest difference in the world. Let me know down below which one you think looks better, but yeah. I think it's pretty cute, it's pretty simple, and it's pretty quick to make, like half an hour-ish if you're like really good with crochet and timing and such. If you're a beginner, it's probably going to take you more, up to an hour, but still not that bad. So yeah, I'm going to keep this one, so I'm going to put it there so I don't lose it. But here is the other red one, which is going in the sell pile. So the other red one, we have the two Beetlejuice colors, which look really cool. I feel like the way the seam worked is with the starting on black, you can't really see the bow aspect as much. But this one is the larger one. This one is the smaller one. And you can tell it is smaller from just looking at it. So that kind of stinks. This one's definitely going to be more snug on someone, which obviously I'm going to warn them of that one is slightly smaller, so it will be more snug. There is the singular gray one that I was able to make, and with this being a light color, you can really see the bow side versus the flipped side. I don't know, I can't tell if there's like a huge giant difference, but I think it looks pretty cool both ways. We have that pink yarn where this side is green until halfway through, and then it just turns into that weird white color. It does look really cool though, so at least there's that. And then this was the second one where it was white and then turned into like a reddish color on the other half. So I guess that's at least the cool stance, is like a 2-for-1. Like this one's white and green and pink, and this one's red, white, and pink. But not what I would have liked. But yeah, so that total day trip, there was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them finished in one day with the span of shopping and such. Obviously not the sewing time, I did that another time. But it could have been done in the same day, I just didn't do it in the same day. I obviously could have gotten a lot more done if I wasn't out and about shopping. I probably could have gone through the majority of the yarns that I had. But I still have a good chunk of those yarns, and I'm not opposed to buying more of those yarns to make more for the future. So maybe I'll do this again with a full 24-hour segment. And what I mean by that is there's a couple different playlists in my channel which you can go through and click. And one of them is making a amount of things in a day, and then the other one is making an amount of things in a full 24-hour span. So obviously in a day setting, I'm just going to do everything I can in a normal 12-hour day with, you know, still cooking, eating, restroom times, and crocheting, and anything else that I might need to do within that day span. And a full 24-hour saga, I have a stopwatch that I use, and I stop it whilst I'm going to do other things, and then I come back, I play it as I am actively crocheting and working. So I get more stuff done in the full 24 hours, but two different little fun series. So this is going into the 12-hour section. If you want to see me do this for a full 24 hours, good luck for me, but I can always do that. Not sure what next week's gonna be. I'm not even gonna lie. Might have to throw something together super quickly because I am working on something, but there's zero chance I get it done before next weekend to even post. So sorry if next week's video isn't the greatest stellar thing, but the week afterwards will be worth it. I promise you. I'll see you guys next